My face during the fight says it all. Best fight of all the Souls series. So Richard was saying that he actually transcribed all of the runes that are seen here. I don't know if it's in the pre-transformation state or in the post-transformation state. But yeah, he created like a clock that shows all the different runes, which is really, really cool. And for anyone who's not aware, we can see down to the first layer of the Hunter's Nightmare. And that this seems to confirm, because you can see down but you cannot see up, this seems to confirm that the Hunter's Nightmare, those poles around the Hunter's, the Hunter's Dream, that those poles are holding something up. Presumably the waking world or something else. Oh, German spy analyzed the clock symbols too. Cool. Try to get Rikuyo now. Yes or no? I would say no, because... Oh, you're asking for yourself. Another Spectre, if you use Shaman Bone Blades, it's very easy to do so. But yeah, so this seems to confirm that like the world of Bloodborne is stacked. That together with the mass, because the tops of the mass seem to be protruding into the Nightmare Frontier. Oh, sorry, the Mamatim. You try refreshing, maybe. Icky Pugas is back. The Schmendrick. Thank you. Alright, let's do this.
Black and blood, blasphemous murderers, blood-crazed fiends. Atonement for the wretches, by the wrath of Mother Goss. Mercy for the poor wizard child. Mercy. Oh, please.
You. I like. Yeah, I think you're right about that, Majestic Man. Especially if the Latin translation of the lyrics to the Hail the Nightmare song are what they seem to be. As we talked about earlier, then yeah, it would seem that water is where it's at. Water is incredibly significant. Any ideas why he uses magic at the end of the walk? I didn't know he used magic. You mean the... I seem to be in Aegon's IP pool, so if there are others who want to co-op, let me know. That's very kind of you, HW guy. I'm sure, like it's possible that we might die once at. Fati mentioned in his video that there's ambient, baneful chanting in the background here, which isn't a song, it's just sound effect chants. Cool, we'll have to check that out. Come on, Aegon, let's make this a 72-hour stream. Well, it's already pretty much been a 72-hour stream. This is day 4 or 5 in a row. I don't even know anymore. Psychologically, the use of water seems to bring up the inner self to surface. He uses some lightning or whatever when he reaches the end. Does he? I did not know that. Something else we'll have to look into. So let's not go down in the well. Who cares? We can't use the Rikuyo anyway, so no need to get it. I used the Bone Blade, the other one didn't hop down. Well, that's a shame. Well, no, the other one doesn't hop down. Another Spectre, you need to get him down to like half HP, and then he splits in two. He doesn't hop down. He splits in two. Cool. Stop it. I'm learning new stuff. Oh no, did someone just die? No. I thought I heard someone screaming. All these oil urns, very useful. Really? Another Spectre? I thought he came out of him. So that might lead me to think that the whole story is about inner greatness and trying to achieve it. That was true even before the DLC, though. Okay, Sir Lamar. I hope to see you later if I'm still streaming then. Fight the orphan, fists only. No, it's a pacifist run. Can't fight the orphan. It was fun to get in and help with the one boss. It was awesome having you. Vermify says the second one is indeed clinging on top. If you go down the ladder, he is right. Oh, okay. Thank you, everyone. I thought that he, mostly just because those enemies are just such an abomination to me. Interesting. Ricky, a pacifist run is where we're not hurting any of the enemies, but the summons can. So basically, it's up to the summons to kill anything that needs to be killed. I have my imaginary friends do it, exactly. Getting lots of blood vials here. Then what's the point? It's a pacifist run. Let's see if we can get through the game without hitting any enemies.
Please,
obviously it's cheating when you have summons, but yeah, it's for everyone. That's why it's a pacifist community run. I went the wrong way. Rolling is my preferred method of transportation, apparently. ABR, always be rolling. I wonder whose grave this is. Another candidate for Maria's grave, maybe? Because it also has a sunflower in front of it. Praetor. Get wrecked. Koss's grave? Huh? Koss isn't really human, though. That's one of the sunflowers maybe one Maria put down. Oh, yeah. I like that idea. Maria seems to have been filled with lots and lots of regret. Potentially PTSD of her own. No! Icky poo gas, rip. Sorry, Vendrick. Or Schmendrick. He is totally handsome. I mean, look at him. And so these appear to be drag nets for catching fish. I really shouldn't. I need to learn all this before I finish my research, or before I start doing my writing my dissertation. But they don't seem to be catching any fish. They seem to be catching these sea lice or something, some sort of parasite. Would you like to see a sequel to Bloodborne? Yeah. But I'm not terribly hard to please when it comes to FromSoft. Like I'm critical of things that I feel are deserving of criticism, of course, but at the same time, I've liked every FromSoft game I've played so far. And all of this squid all over the place are supposedly cost parasite. Aquaculture building. Ah. See, and that's very interesting for me because that is a huge part of my research. That the sockeye salmon in BC, the wild sockeye salmon, are being endangered by the aquaculture industry, who has salmon farms around the migratory routes of wild salmon, and is therefore transferring sea lice from farm salmon who are kept in these really tight, inhumane pens to wild salmon who are migrating by. Don't forget the Bloodborne. Hi, friend. Just gonna go over here. What is he drinking there? Is that a lead elixir? I've studied not environmental science per se, but environmental history, yes, and ecology and things like that. Science and technology studies encompasses many things, which is part of what makes it great and part of what makes it really frustrating. Lead elixir. Okay, cool. Can I proofread all your papers? No, I can't. I do enough of that for my job. No need for us to get the blood gem or to bother with the bloodletter is very strange, and it is not a historically accurate thing. Yes, we should wait for someone. Sorry, HW guy. The dong was stronger with broken apology. I can't get this cow out of my living room in Fallout. Oh, I really have to play Fallout. No! You guys are so mean. Why'd you do that? The trash man, when we came here to take out the orphan, he killed every single one. I was like, why? I have that problem in real life. Yes, Majestic Man, we were using the password Rant King. So listen for Gehrman crying here. Majestic Man, you'll still have an opportunity to join. We still have one, maybe two bosses left. And we could also do challenge dungeons. So did everyone hear Gehrman crying at the end of the cutscene there? Pretty cool. No idea what it means, but it's pretty cool. And it's not just an asset reuse. I keep saying that, but it bears repeating. Because it's set against a black background as though they want you to pay attention to nothing else. Which boss fight is my least favorite? I don't know. Probably the undead giant in the Chalice dungeons with the chain and ball, the balls and chains, I should say. Okay, Majestic Man. I'm not sure. Wow. Rip Icky Poo Gas. I'm not sure when the next one is because I'm on Christmas vacation now, which is why I've been streaming so frequently. But if you follow me on YouTube, that's where I post notifications when I am going live and streaming. And that's where, if we're doing something in advance, because this was just spontaneous how this came about. But if we are planning something in advance, I will always announce it on my YouTube channel first and foremost. Gehrman also sleeps soundly once you beat the orphan, and the sun vanishes. So it looks like the sun is linked to the orphan and Gehrman. Yeah, the Memetin, we're going to try that. We're going to try speaking to the doll after beating the orphan, because I've still not gotten the dialogue yet. Okay, cool, Majestic Man. Well, I'm sorry that I can't give you a more concrete answer at this moment, but I hope that you'll be able to get in on whatever comes next. So we're up to level 77 now, which means that Broken Apology is effectively fighting the Orphan of Kos at level 77. And doing an admirable job so far. So presumably you stop the curse on the hunters and they'll no longer become blood drunk, maybe. There's always a maybe, or there's always a catch of some sort. Okay, cool, Majestic Man. Well, I hope we get to do that soon. Each nightmare seems to have parallels to Gehrman and the doll. So the Winter Lanterns being the parallel to the doll? Well, I don't control who gets summoned, Ricky M. The game does. This probably makes no sense, but when you kill Amelia and interact with Lawrence's skull, Gehrman also reacts. Perhaps he's feeling things through the moon presence. What do you mean? What do you mean that he also reacts? Hello, Zaria, if I've not yet said hello, by the way. If you need a clutch co-op summon Aegon, just let me know. I'll be watching for a bit. Okay, cool. Broken Apology is on the edge, living on the... Oh, nice try. Nice try. See you later, orphan. We'll just be over here. Da-da-da-da-da. Look at him coming after us. Can't wait to see what silly co-op stuff we'll figure out in Dark Souls 3. Co-op stuff and also invasion stuff. I really hope they have they better have full eye orbs. I don't want to have to deal with cracked eye orbs anymore. J-Boy Cheeks is the new summon. Welcome, friend, and thank you. When you interact with Lawrence's skull, you can go into the Hunter's Dream and see Gehrman having a restless sleep, and comments on Lawrence. Perhaps it's just a plot hole about him mysteriously going about this, but it left me thinking there's a certain link between Gehrman and the Moon Presence, beyond the master-minion relationship. I'm not sure if that's the actual trigger for it. The dialogue that you're describing where he cries, that is very, very rare dialogue. Are you letting the summons do all the work or what? Yes, the Windingo, that is precisely what we're doing. So yeah, it's one of those things that yeah, it's just kind of hard to say. Oh hey, I thought it was just poison. The pigs in Mensis can breathe. Whoa, I didn't know that either. But they have lots of eyes. And that seems to be like their magic attack. But yeah, that's very interesting, Ziria. I didn't know that that was the trigger, if indeed that is the trigger for that dialogue. But you are right in that touching the skull advances it to the next phase of the night. Wow. Oh, sorry. Wendigo. Pardon me. Because it's a pacifist run. I asked chat 2 days ago if what type of run they would like to do or what they would like us to stream, and someone suggested a passive community run. So that's what we're doing. I want to use a placenta as a weapon. Placentas are pretty amazing things. If you know anything about childbirth. My ex is a student midwife, and yeah, she taught me lots of stuff I didn't think I would ever be interested in, but I found it very, very, very interesting. I believe so, since I've managed to find him like that twice, only after the interaction with Lawrence. Cool. Cool, Zaria. Thank you for the insight. So J-Boy Jeeks is making what looks to be a very effective use of some bone ash. Bone marrow ash. Yes, the human body's a weird thing. Are people still eating placentas? Some people do. They like crush it up into a powder and like make it into a tea or something. Like, to each their own. If it's their own placenta, you know. And if they think it does something for them, that's fine. But yeah, people do still do that. It's alright, I get it a lot. Okay. Sorry, and thank you for being understanding. Wendigo. Wendigo. Actually, if you think about it, your character's power is technically summoning otherworldly phantoms to do your dirty work. You are effectively Brador, Aegon, and the Bloodborne equivalent of a warlock. And I'm just sitting here in my messenger skin watching my minions do all my work. The presence offered Gehrman salvation from the nightmare, so long as he looked over the dream. Hello, Danster305 and Big 3 Brian. Welcome, Brian. Good to have you here, friend. So the orphan is not pleased. Rip. Rip J-Boy Jeeks. It's all up to Icky Poo Gas now. I love these gamer tags. We're just gonna move over here. Orphan, please. Thank you. Maybe we should go over to the water. Hello, remakes. Yeah, let's go to the water. Big 3 Brian, thank you for the follow, friend. And welcome to the Ranting Covenant. Yeah, the one with the lightning. Don't want to mess around with that, that's for sure. Now, Icky Poogas, which I think is King Schmendrick, wants to do it. Shit. Oh, fuck. I was gonna say wants to do it in the land like a boss, and then he got wrecked. Yes, this is a boss. This is the last boss of the recently released expansion. Orphan, please. Stop. For those who don't know, placentas provide oxygen and nutrients to growing babies and removes waste products from the baby's blood. Thank you, Theomany. Oh yeah. What up, Richard? Window Liquor 1214. That is Ghost Hardware. Okay, Majestic, we'll get you in on the next boss fight, okay? Oh, no problem, Danster. Thank you for being understanding about that. Sorry, Majestic Man. Your HP is awful. Yeah, we're at... I guess we could go level up if we fail this one. We're at level 78. On another tangent, the nightmares could be wombs for great ones, as they all seem to have some sort of affiliation to the production of infant great ones, Murgo, Orphan of Kos, and yourself. Maybe great ones can only make new great ones by using inhabitants of the waking world, transferring them and getting them to host the womb, as it were. They put a caretaker in place, Mikolash, Maria, and the doll, to make sure the womb remains viable until an entity can transcend to become a new great one. Interesting. You're trying to get into optometry school. That's awesome. And Majestic Man is a med student. I feel very privileged to have all of these people in my stream who are either at a similarly high level of academic studies or, you know, studying to be all these really important professions, and that, yeah, I'm able to learn from so many of you who are in different fields and have different experiences. It's really been a wonderful experience for me. That is a very cool idea, Darkrend. Is water pale blood like the Great One's blood? Maybe. Oh, stop saying that, Ricky. Just, you know, if... Rip Richard. If it's something that interests you. Okay, so let's see if Ghost Hardware can do it again. Rip insurance. But yeah, Ricky, if it's something that interests you, and if it's something that you're passionate about, you'll do just fine. Rest in placenta. And if it's not, then, you know, it's not the end of the world either. As long as you're doing something that you are happy about, and that, you know, you feel you can live with. Like, money matters in the sense that, you know, you need enough money to be comfortable. To live comfortably, but money isn't everything. Seeing the acceptance rate statistic really brought me down. Well, it's meant to. So my little brother thought about law school, in spite of the fact that he was in the 98th percentile of his LSAT, that he thought that he wasn't going to make it. And that's endemic to basically all higher levels of, you know, academic or professional study. That is designed to be imposing. Statistics focus on the general populace. Individuals break statistics. Precisely. And statistics are built by, you know, collectivizing large masses of people and then applied to individuals. And so that's a level of abstraction that's really not valid. Yeah, costs, or as some say, cosm. Yeah, that's cost. And if we can get around around to the front, I'll show you in greater detail. Dun, 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 dun. So, wow, Ghost Hardware is fucking amazing at Bloodborne. So you can see the face right there. Oh, I should make sure I'm ready for this. So you can see the face. See? That's Kos. Similar tentacle things to those which the Nightmare Executioner has as well. Oh. Shit. Here comes the hype music, yo. Couple of follows that I seem to have missed from Warachia Zero and Frykurus. Thank you for the follows, friends, and a very valiant effort. Quite valiant, that effort, Ghost Hardware. Nice try. Oh shit. Hi friend! Oh shit, you're not my friend! He's not my friend, everyone! Sympathy is not that of beneficial sympathy, but rather the process of bringing about a new member of the Great One species. Sympathy of procreation. All very interesting. Thank you for the follow, the Wendigo. And welcome to the Rant King Covenant. So I'm going to go level up a couple levels, and hope that that reduces the scaling penalty a little bit. Did I just miss the dialogue? Did I just skip through the dialogue? I think I just skipped through the dialogue. Oh. Someone tell me if I skipped it, because she said something about things being strange. Yeah, and I just fucking skipped through it. Gosh darn it. So, I want to say that that's the first time I got it. And why did we get the dialogue even though we've not defeated the orphan? That seems rather strange. I just beat the orphan in my game, that'll learn him. Wow. I messed up big time. Because yeah, I saw really quickly the part where she says about it's strange because normally he'd be tossing and turning. Maria dialogue right after Maria. Oh shit! All right, I gotta make sure I don't screw that up for Let's Talk Lore. That would be a disaster. Yeah, I don't know what happened, everyone. I apologize. On Twitch, it says I have 0 viewers now, and it dropped to 51 on the screen. Okay. The Orphan of Kos. He's not the nicest creature, but I think he has reason to be. It stopped right as he was putting in eye drops. I thought he was taking a very long time. Finally realized the stream froze. Grant us eye drops. Just skipped right through it. Is there going to be a vid that pieces together all of the main lore, including the DLC? Hello, Shredder84. I don't think so. We will sum everything up in the last episode of Let's Talk Lore, whenever that happens to be. But the nature of the discussion that takes place on my channel is mostly just long form, you know. The point being that I don't think you can really summarize everything. So if you've already been summoned, I would ask that you abstain for this next summon, because Majestic Man has been trying to get in for a little while, so it would be nice to allow Majestic Man an opportunity to be on the stream. By the way, your character looks like a Mexican Red Skull. I think it looks more like a cross between a demon and an alien. Hopefully that's you, Majestic Man. Even the worldwide local one, HW guy? Ah, nice. There we go. Don't worry, Aegon. After I beat Maria at level 4, I'll co-op the double defense orb. Alright. Looking good, too. Some very handsome and beautiful builds tonight. And then there's my guy. There's Kelson. I always go the wrong way. Here we go, team. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Well, thank you for that, HW guy. And when you say we, who do you mean we? Are you friends with Illusory Wall? Well, I know he's not the only one who tests things, but... Still stuck at the first boss. I got the game for Christmas. Well, welcome, Saw. And, yeah, that might happen. You might get lost. You might get stuck. But the important thing to know about this game and Souls games in general, if you're unfamiliar with the Souls games, is that from each death you should try to take away a lesson. A group of friends, cool. Cost herself isn't the thing of nightmares. It's kind of beautiful looking if it weren't a washed up ashore. But, oh. Wow, I thought J-Boy was done there, for sure. J-Boy had like 1 HP. So the Cost looks beautiful. It's the orphan of Cost that is the thing of nightmares. I would fangirl pretty hard to work with Illusory Wall, just like I did co-oping with you for the first time, yeah. Yeah, Illusory Wall is awesome. Music for this kind of sounds like it could have come out of like a Batman movie. But I mean that in the best possible way. Anything with tentacles is nightmarish, fair enough. Yeah, I know, Shredder. We were discussing that yesterday in the chat about how it's kind of a shame that more people won't be exposed to this game. So is it the third phase that you guys are struggling with the blood level 4 against Maria? Oh, I would love, yeah. For data mining, for dialogue, everything. Because the current process of capturing dialogue is an enormous pain in the rear. I would tear the game files apart incessantly. Still, the PS4 is getting adopted at a faster rate than the PS2 at this juncture. Really? Wow. That's interesting considering that how few amazing games there are with PS4. But I guess that number's increasing. Doing really good, team. Really, really good. You have to turn off the music and the... Did he just leave his wings on the floor when he jumped up there? Unless it was a graphical glitch? You have to turn off the sound effects, the music, and only have the dialogue on. And you have to face the NPC straight forward so that the left and the right channels are equal. And capture it that way. Because with the other Souls games, you could just very easily, yeah, not very easily, but you could pull the game audio files, the dialogue files out. Whereas for Bloodborne, that has to be done manually. Oh shit! How am I going to defeat the smoke monster? How am I going to defeat the smoke monster? Let's see if we can get Majestic Man to hit it quick. No. Smoke monster. Please, smoke monster. Smoke monster, there he is. Get him. Get him. Majestic Man. No. God damn. Shit. Okay, well done, team, first of all. Well done. Sorry. I was trying to... alright. Maybe we should get like a family screenshot first. That does not really look human. Like with the elongated neck and stuff. Try rolling. Yeah, very nice fight, guys. Thank you very much. No, rolling's no good. Yeah, Norma, not. I was thinking this. I was thinking that it was going to spawn right here, because I believe that's where it spawned last time. I don't think it spawned over here last time. It probably depends on where you're standing. Nice work for Joy. Oh, you can't because it's an NPC, I guess. Ah, okay. I'm hitting it. Okay. Yeah, and if she catches you mid-dodge, it's like a one-shot. Maria does not mess around. Okay, Beast Roar. Nope. It's gotta be Numbing Mist. Blow. Damn it. Oh, Pacifist runs are awesome. Yeah, get wrecked.
Sweet child of Kos, returned to the ocean. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
So that voice, is that the Baneful Villager, or the Baneful Chanter? Or whatever his name is. What is his name? Just get my Future Press guide. Sounds like the same voice actor, yeah. And he's also, yeah. He's also rhyming, just like... He's spitting some mad rhymes. What do you make of that last little bit of dialogue, Aegon? Returned it to the sea. I think it might be a hint of the... Well, first of all, if it was going to be born to Kos, and Kos lived in the sea, then, you know, it's returning to the sea because that's where it should have been born. But then on the other hand, it could just be a hint towards the cyclical nature of all of this. NPCs 156. The Baneful Chanter female opens the DLC, and they have this weird chant in the sound effects at the village. The guide refers to that guy. I believe that Baneful Chanter is in the credits. Head back to the Nightmare, Odin, and look outside at the sky. Okay. That guy is referred to in the guide as the Fishing Hamlet Priest, instead of Baneful Chanter, which is interesting. So I don't know what to make of that, but eye is gone. Normal color. Okay, let's go look at that. First, we're going to get dull dialogue, and I'm not going to skip it this time.